Hello everybody, my name is Dustin Roth, and I'm doing a presentation on abs, hence the Abs 101 title. We'll get straight into some basic muscle anatomy. First we have the rectus abdominis and the external obliques. So the rectus abdominis is also known as the abs, which I'll just call them the abs from now on. It's a long, flat muscle that extends vertically the entire length of the abdomen. Everybody knows that to be the six-pack. And here's a picture of it. It's obviously right here in the front. And then we have the external obliques, which is on the sides here. The external obliques is a muscle that lies on the sides and on the front of the abdomen, and it's the largest and most superficial of the three flat muscles in this area. Both the abdominal muscles and they all work to compress the abdominal muscles and the contents of it to assist in the digestive processes and also in the expiration, like breathing and stuff, breathing out. A lot of people forget that the obliques are also part of your abdominal muscles, and they always want to work out the V of their abs. So they just tend to work out the front of their abs and to forget the external obliques, and so they always wonder why they're might be getting everything here, but nothing with the V. And that's what these are. Let's get in the picture. I'm going to tell you about some common mistakes and misconceptions about abs and the workouts that people do. First off, improper breathing. A lot of people tend to, just in workout in general, they tend to hold a breath when they exert force on something. So they'll breathe in on the way down, but then they'll hold their breath on the way up. And it doesn't benefit you in any way when you do abdominal exercises. What you need to do is you need to breathe in on the way down, and whenever you contract your abs, you need to breathe out. Using momentum, it's an obvious mistake that people do. Whenever they do sit-ups or something, they'll use their momentum. It's like when they're rocking, and they'll just throw themselves back up, not using their abdominal muscles to get themselves up, and not really working their abs at all. Going too fast, which ties directly with using momentum. If you're going too fast, you're probably using your momentum to throw yourself up, not using your abdominal muscles, once again. Training your individual parts of the abdominals. People can come to you and they'll say, I want to work just my lower abs. And that's not true. Like, you can't just work your lower abs. What people don't understand is that the abdominal muscle is it's one muscle in itself. And so whenever any exercise that you're doing with abdominals, you're working the entire abs. But you can focus on just the lower abs, or like the mid section or the upper abs. But you can't work just the lower abs. You're going to be working all of your entire abdominal muscles. Spot reduction. People like to just do abs to try to lose all the fat, the subcutaneous fat, which is the outer layer that covers on top of the muscle. And so they forget that you need to work on your diet as well outside the gym. So the main goal so your abs can show is to lower your body fat percentage to a percent where you can actually see your abdominal muscles while working them out, obviously. But you can't just work out your abs to make them seen, because it's not going to work. I mean, you can't just work your abs and then forget about everything else. It's really not going to do anything for you. You might get stronger, but it's not going to show as much. Proper technique. We'll have Rakan come up here. He's our volunteer of the day. Sit down, yeah. I'll just have you do a normal sit-up. So go ahead, scoot up a little bit so you can, yeah. So you're going to lie down on your back, and you have to cup your ears. See, what he's doing now is he's interlocking his fingers. That's what we don't want to do. Because a lot of times people will do that, and they'll use their arms to pull themselves up, not using their abs. Yes. Yep, cup your ears or just touch the side of your head. All right. Have your feet flat on the ground. There you go. What I want you to do is I want you to come up and bring your elbows or your chest to your knees. Go ahead. Good. I want you to do it one more time. While breathing out, I want you to exaggerate breathing out, like breathe out all the air in your stomach. Okay? One more time, please. Yeah. There you go. One more time. There you go. See, whenever he's coming up and he's breathing out, he's allowing all the air to come out of his diaphragm, allowing it to contract even more, to get a full contraction, allowing your abs, your abdominal muscles to be worked even more. So, and we'll go right into the contracting. So, I mean, you can't see this, but I'll just talk about it. I think you're good now. Thank you. When it comes to contracting your muscles, people forget that they need to actually pinpoint, like muscle mind control, and pinpoint the muscles that they're going to be using, such as your abdominal muscles in this situation. What you need to do is you need to, when you're going up, you need to flex the muscles that you're working, your abs, and you need to contract them all the way while breathing out. And this allows your muscles to be even better worked and allow them to get a better workout and have them be burned even more, even faster, get a better workout in general. And when it comes to controlling, this is the last thing, people, a lot of times when they go up for the sit-up, on the way back down, they just drop their body weight to the ground and then throw themselves back up. They might control on the way up, but they're uncontrolled on the way down. What you need to do is go up, obviously, breathe, contract your abdominals, and then on the way down, breathe in while slowly going down to your original position. And now I'll get into some basic exercises and some more advanced exercises for the abs. First one, Rakan, you mind coming up here again? Thank you. The sit-up. Okay, you're going to be doing the same thing.
The same thing, yeah.
Yep. This is the sit-up. There you go, make sure you're breathing out. He's doing it correctly now since I told him how to do it. Basically, all you need to do is make sure that you're breathing correctly, contracting your abs, and controlling yourself on the way back down. And those are the three main things. If you're doing those correctly, you're doing the exercise correctly. Now we have the crunch. We'll change it up. We'll have you bring your feet up in the air like this. That you can cross them if you want. Now do the same thing with your hands. And you won't be going all the way up to the knees this time. You'll be crunching, which is not a full contraction of your entire body, but you're still contracting your abs. It's a shorter motion as well. So what you do is you go up just high enough to get your shoulder blades off the ground. So try and use your abs to lift your shoulder blades off the ground. There you go.
Hard.
Yeah. Make sure you're breathing out. Hold it for a split second and then control on the way back down.
Stop.
Okay, you're good now. You have one more for you. Hanging knee raise. Well, we can't do that. But what that is you get into a Roman chair and you adjust yourself to where you're comfortable. And you'll be hanging in the air, obviously. And so what you're going to do is you're going to bring your knees up to your chest or as high as you can while breathing out and contracting your abs and controlling on the way back down. A lot of times people, they'll swing their legs to do this and using the momentum to go back up. And that's more so whenever you do hanging leg raises instead of knee raises. So one of the best things I've found to do is to not go down, just straight down with your toes when you're going down from the knee raise. Try to put your heels down to the ground first, and it'll stop you from swinging back and forth. It'll go straight down, and it'll go straight back up. So you won't have to use your momentum. And so now we'll go into some of the more advanced exercises for the abdominals, and I'll have you do a few more these. So what we can do is lie down for me, please. And we're going to lift the legs up. We're going to put this ball underneath your legs. Okay, what we're going to do is you're going to squeeze the ball with your legs.
Like that?
Yep, enough so that you pick it up.
Oh.
Okay. Or maybe slide your pants up just a little bit so you can get one more traction. Okay, so do the same thing. Your hands up here. Whatever you do on your side. Now what you're going to do is you're going to lift the ball off the ground and bring your knees to your chest. Here, I'll do it for you this time. Thank you. Okay, so you're down here, and you squeeze the ball tight. What you're going to do is bring it up like this. And you once again focus on contracting your abdominals and breathing out on the way up and controlling the motion on the way back down to the original position. So you'll just do this right here. Everything is slow and controlled. That's the biggest thing that people forget to do, is to be slow with their exercises and control them in a way that benefits them with everything that they do. And now we can do V-ups. This you can't show them, you can demonstrate. So flat on the ground, feet flat, or sorry, legs flat. Now put your arms behind you, above you like that.
Yes.
And I want you to close your body up to a point right here. Bring your knees straight, your legs straight.
Legs.
Your arms will go up, and you'll, touch them together right here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hands and legs?
Yes.
Both of them?
Both of them. Same time.
Okay. Yeah.
It's a tough exercise. That's why it's a more advanced exercise. That's good. This is one of the harder ones.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good now.
That looks good.
Yeah. Once again, focus on the contraction and breathing out. And if you get really good at these, you can hold yourself for a split second at the top whenever you touch your toes to your hands, and then you can slowly let yourself back down. It takes a lot of work and a lot of dedication to get to that point. Hand-toe touches. This is the last one. What you do is have you lay down on your back and put your feet up, straight up in the air. Just bring your feet up here.
Like this?
Yeah, just right there. Take this weight. Now you have it out in front of you like this. There you go. I want you to take the weight to your toes.
Oh.
Yeah, your legs stay here, but you contract your abs, lift yourself up to get up to your toes.
That one.
There you go. Now I want you to do the same thing. Breathe out. There you go. Good. That's good. Thank
It's
you.
really advanced.
Alright, thank you, Ricardo.
Yeah.
Those are really difficult. A lot of times people do too much weight and they won't do the exercise correctly. So what you want to do is you want to start without weight, and then you can slowly build up to where you can do more and more weight. And obviously get better results from that. Now we'll go into the external obliques. Some beginner and more advanced exercises. First we have the side planks. You lay down on the ground like this. Everybody knows what a regular plank is, right? You lay down and you're flexing your core, and you just have your elbows in your basic push-up position and on your elbows instead of your hands. So side planks, same idea. You're on your side, and you're flexing your core just to keep yourself up, keep your hips and everything in line. You don't want your hips dropping or your knees dropping or anything. Keep everything in a straight line, and you just hold this. And then it'll be for sometimes 30 seconds, 45 seconds, or a minute. And you can do a lot of variations with these side planks. You can do dips and stuff. That'll be for the more advanced exercises. And you have hanging side knee raises. Once again, you can do side planks on both sides. So it's not going to be just one side. You have to do the opposite side so you can get both sides of your body work the same workout. Hanging side knee raises. Same thing, you'll be in a Roman chair. You'll be up in the air a little bit, and what you're going to do is you're going to turn your lower body just a little bit, and you bring your feet up, you try to bring your feet up to your face. So you're not going to get all the way up, but you're going to get up just far enough to where you can feel a contraction here. And once again, make sure that you're controlling everything. You're contracting your obliques, and you're breathing correctly, breathing out on the way up for the contraction, and slowly controlling on the way back down. And once again, you need to switch sides. Make sure you attack both sides of the obliques. Side crunches. You're on the ground. So you guys can see. You're on the ground here. The knees slightly bent, and your torso is turned just slightly, so you can, and it comes to position so that you can go up. And